So, I don't know if it was a couple of weeks, couple of days ago, there was a show called The Real Game Award. It's a show done by gamers for gamers because of gamers, and there were some um, soy boy victim blaming devs who didn't like that their games were on the show because of politics bullshit. And to them, I'll say this: you should be freaking thankful that your game was advertised on the show. Be thankful that gamers put your damn game on the show. Just be fucking thankful. Just saying. You should be grateful. You peasants. Because that's what these game developers are. Peasants. Nothing but little peasants, in my humble opinion. I actually love the Will Game Award. In my opinion, the industry Game Awards show is Bowen trash. It's not fun to watch. It's Bowen and it's generic slop. No offense, I don't really care, but I love the Will Game Award. It has style. It has uniqueness. Unlike the Game Award that the coward that is Jeff Keighley tried to trademark like a freaking little pussy that he is. So yeah, I also love the angry node attacking the game, the whole notion of the real Game Award. It was hilarious. um, have I paid for the? Did I pay? Have I ever paid to vote on the Real Game Award? No, because I don't have the money and I can't afford to. But I might in the future. I think it would be cool. And no, the Real Game Award is not a fraud. It's not a scam. It really isn't. Anyone who calls it that are lying losers. That's what they are. They're crybabies, and they live in the basements of the parents, and they don't get to when they cry like little fucking pussies. I'm sorry, but I believe we should start a culture council movement to cancel anyone who attack gamers for because of our politics or whatever nonsense. Maybe these hacks that are disguised as developers should focus on games, not politics. It's called a game industry, not a politic industry. If you want to get into politics, get into politics. Be in the political sphere. Talk about Nancy Pelosi, or Trump, or stuff like that. But don't talk about it when you're in the game industry, because the game industry is an industry for games, not politics. It's really simple. You're just an idiot who doesn't understand how simple it is, and doesn't understand common sense and simple-mindedness. This my humble opinion. I don't care if I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong. And I honestly don't care. I've been called every worst name in the book of names. I've been called a Nazi. I've been called sexist. I've been called incels. I've been called a jackass. I've been called a douchebag. I could be called a dipshit. I've been called pretty much every name you can think of. Every worst name in the book of horrible names that you can call people, I've been called. So go ahead, try to call me whatever you want. It ain't gonna stick on me. It's gonna stick on a wall, and I'm gonna laugh my ass off because I don't care. I honestly don't. I never had care about people mean words because I never did. Even when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I didn't give two shit if people hated me. At the end of the day, I did not give a damn. You know what I would do? I'd be like, yeah, whatever. When I was a kid, I didn't listen to how people attacked me and called me names. Did I like it? No. But I didn't complain about it like a freaking coward. Anyone who complains about being called names and who refuses to take it like a man are nothing but fucking cowards, in my humble opinion. And I know that may be controversial, but do I honestly care? Nope. I honestly don't care. The truth is I'm used to being called names. And I never give them an inch in my life, and I never will give them a mile in the eternity of my life. So, yeah. But I actually love The Real Game Award. It's a great show. It's a cult classic, in my opinion. And the developers, the political hacks disguised as developers who hate that their games were mentioned on the show can all go pan sand for all I care. Because I'm sorry, but the Real Game Award is for gamers, not game developers. If you want a game show for developers, then you went to the wrong show. Simple as that. The Real Game Award is made by, for the gamers. For actual people who play video games, not these political hacks that disguise themselves in the industry when they're all a bunch of fucking losers and pathetic pussies. And yes, I know that people will use that against me, and I'm okay with that. Because honestly, just my humble opinion. So yeah, just like it's my humble opinion that I think the Super Bernie World, which is essentially a Mario clone, is a fun game. Because when I had my original Steam account, my first Steam account, I added to my library and I played it, and it was actually a fun game. People say, oh, it's just a Mario clone. It's not fun. It's like, that's your opinion. That's not facts. Whether it's fun or not is based on people's opinions. It's not based on facts. A game can be fun and be crap. Or it could be gorgeous and not be fun. There's multiple games that are bad looking games but are fun games, and there's multiple games that are gorgeous looking games that are not fun games. Who are you to decide what's fun and what's not? I can't decide that. You can't decide that. So really, that's up to people's opinions of what's fun and what's not fun. I can only worry about myself and what I like. And quite honestly, I like Super Bernie World. I don't like Bernie. I really don't. I think he's a coward. The fact that he submitted to the machine and the establishment, he's a freaking coward for doing that. He is. That's why I like Trump. Trump is a better version of Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders is just a freaking coward who bent the knee to the establishment, knowing full well of what will happen. That's the difference. Trump is a raging bull that can never be tamed. That's why I love Trump. And yes, I also love him because he's essentially the American mafia president. Because he acts like the mafia. And it's hilarious. I love it. Bye.